Blah blah. Can you hear me? Wow, wow, wow.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Seaman High School's 2019 Fall Homecoming. Tonight we will introduce our 5 King and Queen candidates and crown our 2019 Homecoming royalty. We would like to thank the candidates and their parents for their help in making homecoming such a wonderful, memorable event. We would also like to thank our student council members as well as our faculty and staff for all the hard work in making our homecoming successful. Now let's announce this year's candidates. Our first couple is Killian Cox and Eric Patterson. Killian is the daughter of Annie and Larry Cox. As a student at SHS, Killian has been part of cheer team, track, spirit club, FBLA, broadcast, ski club, and National History Day. Killian has been a captain of the cheer team for 2 years, the head of the marketing at SHS Bank, led her 3 times in track and cheer, and a student of the month in leadership, a 4-star sharp student, academic all week in track, gold honor student of the year for Chinese, and on the Washburn Beans honor roll. Killian is undecided on playing out of high school. Junior is the son of Eric and Melissa Patterson, is a student at SHS. Junior is involved in basketball, track, marching band, chart committee, student council, spirit club, jazz, 1 and 2 forensics, and the National Wrestling Society players, and Washburn leadership. He has been a 3-time state medalist in track, 3-year first-time all-city member in track, Katie Wheeler qualifier, 2-time state champion in forensics, placed 5th in the nation in forensics, 3-year marching band drum major, as well as being named Best Featured Actor and received a 1 day for state for solo on saxophone quartet. After high school, Junior plans to pursue a degree in music education and hopes to run track in college. Ladies and gentlemen, Killian and Eric. Our second couple is Isabel Grimes and Jeremy Bird. Isabel's the daughter of Emporia and Gary Grimes, a student at SHS. Isabel has been involved in bikettes, in a several dance team, student council, show choir, spirit club, musical, equipment, and international destiny society. She is a co-captain of the auxiliary dance team and bikettes. She is also recognized as a top performer in the nation at National History Day. After high school, Isabel plans to attend Kansas State University, where she will focus on early childhood education. Jeremy is the son of Brian and Brandy Bird, while at SHS, Jeremy has been involved in Spelling Club, Math Club, Sharp, Viking United, and National History Day. Jeremy has also been a student of the month on honor roll and Washington University's dean list the past 2 years. Next year, Jeremy plans to attend Kansas State University to pursue a degree in architecture. Ladies and gentlemen, Isabel and Jeremy. Our third couple is Riley Porter and John Shelton. Riley's father is Justin Bolton. As a student at SHS, Riley's been involved in FBLA, where she is a public relations officer, softball, spirit club, freshman rep, and officer, basketball, student council, where she's vice president, volleyball captain for years, National Honor Society president, flipper, graphics design editor, junior year, SETD, Viking spear models, and was an endorsement store employee. Riley has been a 4-star sharp student, a 3-time Kansas Volleyball Association first team all-academic team, a 2-time state champion and 3-time national qualifier in FBLA, Kansas Broadcasters Association finalist in academic all-league in volleyball and basketball on Washburn Beans honor roll, was a National History Day participant, and 5-time athlete letter awardee. Riley says she has literally no idea what she wants to do after high school. Josh is the son of Jeff and Kristen Hunting. While at SHS, Josh has been involved in student council where he is president, Key Club, Vikings United, National Honor Society, debate, live streaming, math club, theater, FBLA, and has been a 4-star sharp student. Josh placed top 7 at FBLA Nationals in broadcast journalism, was a National History Day state champion in 2019, and the individual documentary category, journalism student of the month, business student of the year, and blue team honors math student of the year. After high school, Josh plans to attend the University of Oklahoma to major in atmospheric science. We're giving Josh some credit for today's dry weather, for the parade, and also the crowning season. Ladies and gentlemen, Riley and Josh. Our fourth couple is Sophie Sparks and Andy Patton. Sophie is the daughter of Lance and Lana Sparks. As a student at SHS, Sophie has been involved in soccer, basketball, FBLA, National Honor Society, Student Council, SVTV, and National History Day. She has been a 2-time state champion in FBLA, 3-time national qualifier in FBLA, blue team biology student of the year, successful in 1 student of the year, journalism student of the month, English student of the month, gold honor roll throughout high school, and became a finalist at the Kansas Association of Broadcasters competition. After high school, Sophie plans to attend Kansas State University, where her degree is still undecided. Andrew is the son of Fred and Kim Patton. While at SHS, Andrew has been involved in bank, where he is president, FBLA, where he served as secretary sophomore year, vice president junior, and president senior year, NHS, where he is treasurer, Boy Scouts, tennis, Scholars Bowl, math club, Key Club, studio, and yearbook. Andrew has been a National History Day participant, Boys State delegate, Washburn Leadership Challenge participant, 4-star sharp student, Red Team Student of the Month, Red Team Honors Math Student of the Year, and a Washburn University Dean's Honor Roll student. After high school, Andrew is not sure on what he wants to do, but says he will most likely go to KU for business. Ladies and gentlemen, Sophie and Andrew. Our final couple is Maddie Steiner and Hung Payne Johnson. Maddie is the son of Jeff and Audrey Steiner. While at SHS, Maddie has been a part of Spirit Club, Spanish Club, volleyball, basketball, softball, and band. Maddie has led her 3 times in volleyball and 2 times in basketball. Served as the volleyball team captain her senior year, received honorable mention All-City sophomore year in volleyball, and second team All-City and All-League junior year in volleyball. Was White Team Student of the Month, academic All-League in volleyball and basketball sophomore junior year, and went on honor for all 3 years. After high school, Maddie plans to attend Johnson County Community College, where she will play volleyball. Her major is undecided. Ahmed is the son of Devon Johnson and Jay Cannon. While at SHS, Ahmed has been involved in debate, forensics, Spanish club, and math club. Ahmed is a 4-star sharp student, a national qualifier in National History Day, a 3-time state qualifier in debate, a state qualifier in forensics, debate student of the year, and placed first at regionals in debate. After high school, Ahmed plans to further his sound cloud career and then maybe go to KU for computer science. And finally, our 2 attendants for the season ceremony. Harper Brand Loftus attends preschool at Mathis Early Learning Center and is the daughter of Patty Albert and Chris Loftus. Harper loves to dance, read, play on her swing set, play grocery store, do gymnastics, and yoga. Her favorite foods are broccoli, chicken, and chocolate. Harper's favorite movie is The Grinch and wants to be a ballerina when she grows up. Harrison Miles Kennett attends preschool at Mathis Early Learning Center and is the son of Lacey and Michael Kennett. Harrison loves to go places, but especially enjoys going to the zoo and riding the train at Grange Park. His favorite food is chicken bowl with brown rice, no beans, mild salsa, and sour cream and cheese. Definitely not Cordova. Harrison's favorite movie is Toy Story, and he hopes to be a soccer player when he gets older. With them is our returning royalty in 2018 Homecoming King Sam Payne and 2018 Homecoming Queen Phoebe Stoudemire. Now the moment that we've all been waiting for. Your 2019 Seaman High School homecoming king is Junior Patterson. And your 2019 Seaman High School homecoming queen is Isabel Bryan.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Seaman High School down here still for tonight's intended match between the visiting Spartans of Emporia High School and the homestanding Seaman Vikings. It is my privilege to introduce the starting defensive players for both teams. First of all, for visitors from Emporia, in the defensive backfield, number 3, a 5'9" junior, Camden Kramer. Also, number 5 in the defensive backfield, the 6-foot senior, Bo Baumgartner. Defensive end, the 6'4" junior, number 9, Charles Snyder. Linebacker, a 6-foot senior, number 10, Kenny Kohlmeyer. Linebacker, a 5'10" senior, number 14, Andrew Wedling. Also linebacker, a 5'9" senior, number 19, Connor Hort. In the backfield, number 22, a 5'9" senior, Skyler Dave. Also a 6-foot freshman, number 44, Bobby Trujillo. On the D line, we have a 6'3" senior, number 59, Whitney Hall. And in the line, we have a 5'9" senior, number 61, Daniel Galindo. And also on the D line, we have a 5'10" senior, number 71, Riley Wagner. The defensive starters from the Emporia Spartans. Now for the homestanding Seaman Vikings. Starting on defense as a D-back, number 4, a 5'9" junior, Hunter Snyder. At linebacker, a 5'8" senior, number 6, Braden Broder. At linebacker, a 5'10" senior, number 10, Mason Weiss. At D-back is 6'2" sophomore, number 14, Jason Stallhammer. A linebacker is 6'1" junior, number 17, Nathan Zepperjohn. In the backfield, number 28, the 5'8" junior, Caden Meredith. On the D line, a 6'4" senior, number 46, Madden Trusty. Nose guard, number 57, the 5'8" senior, Blaine Powell. In the D line, number 66, the 6'3" junior, Ewan Mills. And in the D line, number 74, a 5'10" junior, Taylor Hasenkamp. And a linebacker, number 88, a 6'4" senior, Drayton Foster. The starting defenders for the homestanding Vikings. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we would like to welcome the Line Seaman High School Topeka High Marine Corps Junior ROTC Color Guard. The Color Guard is commanded by Cadet Gunnery Sergeant Dan Bulgarin, carrying the American flag. Cadet Sergeant Isabella James with the Marine Corps colors. Cadet Lance Corporal Griffin Ramos, right rifle, and our own Seaman High sophomore cadet private Kayla Cunningham on left rifle. The Color Guard is under the supervision of Gunnery Sergeant Jason Morrison and Master Gunnery Sergeant Brad Saulbaumer. Please join the Seaman Show Choir now for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars should perilous skies, o'er the ramparts we watched her so gallantly streaming, and the rockets the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Also, tonight we're proud to join another school that's called the St. Paul Statewide Safety Football Campaign, presented by the Kansas Military Society.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all so much for joining us here on SVTV, streaming live on YouTube for this Friday Night Lights, or I guess you could say Friday Afternoon Lights matchup of the Emporia Spartans and the Seaman Vikings. I'm your announcer, Lane Gillespie. The 1-2 Vikings are coming back home to face off against the 2-1 Emporia Spartans here on homecoming night on a very warm, windy day with the kickoff being pushed back to 5:30 due to inclement weather that will happen later on tonight, but that will not dampen the spirits of either of these teams here this afternoon, as both teams are out at midfield for the coin toss. Seaman won the toss and they deferred, so Emporia will receive in the first half. And we have about less than a minute to go until kickoff. And for these Vikings, they're just coming off of a loss, blowout loss against Manhattan on the road. So let's see if they can come back on homecoming night to their home crowd and sort of make up for this. Teams heading out onto the field for kickoff, and it will be the junior Ike Pringle for the Vikings that will kick off. And back deep to return for Emporia. It's number 22, Skylar Beatty, and number 19, Connor Hoyt.
Kicking off the Vikings will be Ike Pringle.
Vikings in their home maroon, the Spartans in their away white, and the kick is underway. It will go back to the end zone. That will be a touchback for Emporia. They'll start things off at the 20-yard line. First down and 10 at the 20. The Spartans are led by quarterback number 14, Andrew Wendling, the 5'10" senior. Excuse me, that's Cade Kohlmeyer, and he will hand it off. Goes on the left side. He'll get knocked down at around the first down marker. They're going to mark him a couple yards short. That'll be second down. Connor Hoyt was on the run. It was John Miller who's back at quarterback, the 6'2" senior. Second down and 2 at the 28-yard line. Spartans come out in a bit of a shotgun formation with two backs, and he'll fake the handoff, run up the gut, diving forward, gets the first and a few more. About the 36, that'll move the chains for the Spartans. First down and 10, 36-yard line. Spartans going back in the shotgun. This time with, he'll look to throw, fires it right. It is batted and caught, and he sheds off a tackler, pushing his way forward, gets the first near midfield. Another big first for the Emporia Spartans. And around the 48-yard line.
11-yard line. First down, Spartans.
First down and 10. They're going to mark him down at the 48-yard line, still in their territory. Not even 2 minutes into this game. They're moving the ball pretty well. He'll stay in the shotgun with 2 receivers to the left. And with Skylar Beatty in the backfield with him. He'll take the snap and he'll fake the handoff. He's got some running room at the 40, the 35, the 30. He's got one man looking to chase him down, tackled out of bounds just short of the 10. That tackle was by number 5, Reed Cowan. But a big game for the Emporia Spartans. That'll be a big first down at the 11.
So it's a first down, Emporia on the 11-yard line. First and 10 from the 11.
This time they'll switch things up. They're now in an I formation. Skylar Douglas in the backfield. He'll snap, he'll hand it off to Douglas, has a hole, pushing through, gets past everyone, touchdown Emporia.
Ball carried from the 11-yard line by number 35. That's Skylar Douglas.
Just over 2 minutes into this one, 10:47 left, and a big touchdown here in the early going for Emporia. Kyle Obermeyer, the freshman, on the field to try to kick the extra point. Kick on the way. It is off the post, no good. Still remains 6-0 Emporia. So now let's see if the Vikings can respond and possibly put something on the scoreboard to try to push back against the fast Emporia offense. In just a span of 2 minutes and 13 seconds, they were able to go 80 yards down the field and a big score from Skylar Douglas, a 5'10", 200-pound senior running back. Now the kickoff unit will come onto the field for both teams. And to kick once again will be the freshman Kyle Obermeyer. Back deep to return for the Vikings. Number 28, Caden Meredith, the 5'8" junior. And Emporia is kicking off of the right hash.
Kicking off for the Spartans is Obermeyer.
Once again with 10:47 left here in the first quarter, off of the big, quick score from Emporia. And Obermeyer is ready to kick, and he gets it off. It is a short kick and a bit to the right, and that's actually just going to be returned by Peyton Murray. And Murray will just go just a few extra yards past the 25 down to the 26. And that'll set up shop for the Seaman Vikings offense between the dual quarterback system of Reed Cowan and Braden Vaughter. But Vaughter will come out first as QB. Nope, my bad. That'll be Reed Cowan coming out first as the quarterback. First down and 10 at the 26 on the left hash for the Vikings. Nathan Zephyrjohn, 6'1" junior in the backfield. In the I formation, Vaughter in motion, he'll hand it off. Zephyrjohn tries to get through a lane. He'll get a pretty good gain. That's about 5 yards across the 30 and about to the 31-yard line. They say a gain of about 5, maybe 6. They call it a 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line. Zephyrjohn in the backfield again, more of a bunch formation to the left. They'll toss it out, and he'll just get wrapped up. He'll get a gain of about 1 or 2. That was Kason Stahlbaumer, the junior tailback, and that'll bring up a third down for the Vikes. It's about a third down and maybe 2 or 3. It's a third down and 3 at the 33. See if the Vikings can pull something off here on a big third down here in the early going. Just about 9:40 left in the first quarter. Third down and 3, still an I formation with 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Cowan, and we have a whistle and a timeout called by the Vikings.
Timeout called before the snap by the Vikings. Timeout, Seaman. Timeout.
It looked like they were going to run it on that one, but head coach Glenn O'Neill didn't like something on the offensive formation. 9:33 to go. Once again, it'll be a big 3rd down and 3 for the Vikings. Reed Cowan, the starting quarterback, the brother of Dalton Cowan, who is a quarterback at Emporia State University, had a pretty good career here at Seaman. Also the brother of Bryce Cowan, who is a golfer at Fort Hays State University. So a pretty good family of athletes. And the defense really taking their time to come out as the offense just breaks formation. But the officials aren't ready to start play yet, and now they are. This is now a shotgun formation for Reed Cowan. He takes the snap. He pump fakes, actually, now evading pressure. Throws almost picked, but it's incomplete. That'll bring a 4th down for the Vikes. Number 44, Bobby Trujillo, the 6-foot freshman, in on the play to break that up. And the Vikings bring up, looks like punt formation, and Nathan Zefferjohn will punt it off. Able to punt it away. It is a high and pretty deep kick. It'll be returned about the 25. Lost the football, but he's able to get it back at about the 24-yard line. Returner was Skylar Beatty, senior running back. That'll set up shop for the Emporia Spartans, who are up 6-0. They call it 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line, so he lost about a yard or 2 off that fumble return. And lucky break for Emporia that he was able to pounce right back on it, but that'll set up shot for Emporia with running back John Miller, the senior, in a shotgun formation. Takes a snap. He will fake the handoff. It's a QB keeper trying to get through a lane, and he will get down around the 1st-yard marker, and they're going to say he was there for the first, I believe.
John Miller on the play.
They stopped the clock momentarily, so they're either going to measure or they do say a 1st down for Emporia. Gets a gain of about 10. That's about to the 34-yard line. Austin Miller showing what he can do on the ground, but he hasn't really shown much in the air quite yet. 1st down and 10 at the 34. Miller takes a snap, and this time he'll keep it once again. Defense trying to push through. He finds a lane, gets away from a defender, past the 50, and this time he'll get knocked down inside the 45-yard line. That's another big 1st down for the Emporia offense. They'll mark him down at the 43-yard line in Vikings territory.
Across the 45-yard line, Vikings gives Emporia 1st and 10, Seaman 43, 1st and 10 Spartans.
Eight and a half minutes left here in the 1st. Shotgun formation again for Austin Miller. He'll hand it off this time. He gets right to the outside and gets a pretty good gain on that one. That one is number 35, Skylar Douglas. That's a gain of about 7 for the Spartans. They do call it a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3. The 36-yard line. Two receivers to the left in the shotgun formation for Emporia once again. Miller takes a snap, and he will keep it once again. But this time, met up by the D-line. There's a flag down. He pushes forward for a couple more yards and looks about to get the 1st down. But let's check the flag first. They call it holding on the offense. That'll push him back and void the 1st down.
Holding. On the offense, 10-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
So now it'll be a second down and about 11 or 12 as it's 10 yards from the spot.
Second and 11.
Second down and 11 is the call at the 44-yard line in Vikings territory. Austin Miller in the shotgun with two backs behind him, two receivers to the left. Take the snap, he'll look to throw. He fires, it's a short pass, but it's caught and he's got some space in front of him. Past the 30, gets knocked down from behind. That's a first down for Emporia once again. It's caught by Andrew Wedling, the 5'10 senior.
Being is given to the 30-yard line. Depending on the play, the Vikings Cody Merritt.
So the Spartans are really just finding ways to get past this Viking defense who's looking to just allow. They've allowed almost everything on the ground, and then they just allowed their first down on the air. In the air, I should say, excuse me. Austin Miller in the I formation with two backs behind him. He'll hand it off. He gets through a lane and get a pretty good gain of about 6 is what it looks like.
Ball carried by Skylar Douglas for the Spartans. Tackle on the play by the Vikings.
Skylar Douglas is on the carry.
Carries good to the 24-yard line, brings up second and 4.
John Miller now in the shotgun formation with two receivers to the left. About halfway through this first quarter and what has been all Emporia so far. He'll hand it off. He cuts upfield and gets a pretty good gain about to the first down marker. He's a bit short. They're going to call him about a yard short. It'll be a third down for Emporia. Bo Baumgartner was on the run for Emporia. Third down and 1 at the 21-yard line. As they go into shotgun formation, so I'd expect about a run, maybe a read option here. Miller takes the snap, he fakes the handoff and is going to run up the middle, gets a couple yards, but that's good for a first down. Inside the 20 at about the 18.
John Miller on quarterback keeper. Good for a first down. A tackle made on the play by Jake Hay. First and 10 Spartans.
It'll be first down and 10. They'll mark him about the 18-yard line with 5 minutes left here in this first quarter. Another I formation with two backs behind him. Takes a snap, hands it off. Gets around a couple of guys, but doesn't go much further. And gets a gain of about 1. And Skylar Douglas again with the carry. That's a gain of about a yard and a half maybe.
Tackled by the Vikings. Hay. Short gain on the play. He's up second and 8.
They call it a second and 9 at the 17. So one of the first moments that Emporia was shut down on first down, and they're going to call a timeout on Emporia. The timeout's called for Emporia.
Timeout, Emporia.
Spartans really doing a great job of just marching down the field. They scored off of that 80-yard drive in about just a little over 2 minutes into this game to make it 6-0 after the missed extra point, and now they're just marching down the field once again. As if they score, it would be a 76-yard possession. Second down and 9 for the Spartans as they break the huddle. the shotgun with a tight end on the right side, 2 receivers. It looks like Skylar Beatty in the backfield. 2nd down and 9 at the 17-yard line. He'll fake the handoff, and he was just going to run it himself. Finds a lane, gets through, and he's going to dive for the corner of the end zone. Did he get there? He did. Touchdown, Emporia. Hit the 2nd rushing touchdown for Emporia so far, and that is Miller's 2nd rushing touchdown of the season, but he's just been automatic on the ground so far tonight. With 4:03 to go, it is currently 12-0 Emporia. And they're going to come out and try for 2. It'll be at the 3. It'll be at the 3-yard line is where they'll try it in the shotgun formation. Or excuse me, he's going to change to an I formation now. It looks like he was a bit confused. Miller will hand it off, tries to get through, is wrapped up. He's not going to go anywhere. It'll still remain 12-0 Emporia.
2-point try by the Wampler, stopped by the Jerry line. Leads the score, 8-12, Seaman nothing.
With 4:03 to go, Emporia has been striking left, right, and center. Has just done an absolutely tremendous job on the ground so far with a couple of passing plays, a couple of plays in the air. One of them really meant for that 1st down, but overall just an on-the-ground game for the Emporia Spartans so far off of 2 scoring drives here in the 1st. With 4:03 to go, Seaman's gotta try to cut in, try to introduce themselves to the Spartan team. Kyle Obermeyer will kick it off again for Emporia. And once again, returning for the Vikings was Caden Meredith. But that last kickoff, ended up being really short, so let's see if they go a little bit further with this one. As Obermeyer gets the kick away, this one's still short, and it's going to be returned again now, this time at the 15. He tries to push right, and he's just met up by a bunch of defenders at around the 20. Peyton Murray returned that one again for his 2nd return of the night so far. And with 3:57 left, Reed Cowan will come in at quarterback and will try to cut into this 12-0 deficit. Cowan in a shotgun formation. And Cowan will roll right. He's going to pass immediately, which is batted away and incomplete. Cade Kohlmeyer, the 6-foot senior, was on the play, deflecting it away. Great defense by him. 2nd down and 10 for the Vikes at the 20. Cowan in a single back formation. He will hand it off, but is met right away at the line of scrimmage. Trenton Carlson Penry was on the run. It looks like about no gain on the play. 3rd down and 10 for the Vikes. It's under 3.5 minutes to go here in the 1st quarter, as nothing really adding up to the Vikings so far, but Cowan is in the shotgun formation, as I'm sure they're looking to throw on this one. Cowan looking to throw, pressure coming, going to fire it deep, has Vodder, but it's overthrown, incomplete, and a 4th down once again for the Vikes. And the punting unit will come onto the field.
Pass and count falls incomplete, was intended for Brady Vodder on the play.
So the Vikings get nothing on this possession, and they'll look to punt it off. Nathan Zephyrdon will punt it off for the Vikes. Back deep to return for the Spartans is Skylar Beatty, the 5'9" senior. And a bit of confusion on the on the Vikings offensive side, and I have no idea what's going on. They've got to hurry. There's 2 on the play clock. They get it off, and Zephyr John is able to punt it away. A good booming punt all the way to the other 35. Beatty will return it to the left side and gets away from a couple of defenders, then wrapped up at around the 40.
From Zephyr John on return. Finds Tyler Beatty in
That'll bring up another possession for the Emporia offense, their 3rd possession of this first quarter. The first 2 ended on scoring drives, both on rushing touchdowns. Just made it 12-0. They'll be first down and 10 at the Emporia 40 for the Spartans. John Miller, the dual threat quarterback, will come back on for the Spartans in a shotgun formation. He'll actually hand it off and is met in the backfield by Braden Vaughter. There's a flag down on the play. Braden Vaughter with a good tackle for about a 4-yard loss, but let's check the flag real quickly to see if there's any more that'll be sent back. The official looks confused, and here's the call.
Holding on the offense, penalty declined, 2nd down.
And a smart decision to decline that penalty as it results in a loss of 4. 2nd down and 14 at the 36-yard line for the Emporia Spartans. John Miller comes out in a shotgun formation. Or actually, it's a pistol formation. He'll take the snap and he'll look to pass. He's got a guy wide open on the right side, but is met in the backfield. That's a big sack for the Vikes. Kason Stahlbaumer, the linebacker, is in there. It's a 3rd down and long. Looks like a 3rd down and 20 for the Spartans. And John Miller had a guy wide open on the right side. He didn't even look his way. And now the Seaman defense looking to at least introduce themselves on defense. 2 tackles for a loss in this possession. 3rd down and 20 at the 30-yard line. Pistol formation for the Spartans. Miller will be looking back to throw, fires a screen pass. It is caught. He's got some blockers in front of him. Rolling away, gets away from a defender. He's got the first. He's got some more. To the 30, the 20, the 10. He is gone. Touchdown Emporia. What a turnaround.
Pass complete, Camden Kramer for a 70-yard touchdown.
A 70-yard passing touchdown for the Spartans. That was Camden Kermer with the reception from John Miller. $18-0 for the Spartans here late in the first quarter. And Obermeyer will come out to kick the extra point. And he failed on the first attempt after the first touchdown. Let's see if he changes that. It had the distance. He just went wide right. Kick on the way. This one is a deep booming kick, and it is good. 19-0 Emporia in the first quarter off of a screen pass from Miller to Kiermer, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And the Vikings got to produce something on offense if they want to keep this game going. Obermeyer comes out to kick for the Spartans. Caden Meredith back deep to return for the Vikes.
is Aiden Poulter and Katie Meredith.
Overmeyer kicks it away. This one's a deep kick, and it will be returned by Meredith just inside the 10. He slowly makes his way up, trying to get past some blockers, and just makes his way across the 25. A bit of extracurricular activity after the play, and Meredith has to be separated from an Emporia defender. So it'll be first down and 10 at the 25-yard line for the Seaman Vikings. Braden Vaughter now checks in at quarterback in the shotgun formation. And he'll look to throw immediately and just fires a short pass, which is caught on the run, gets about 5, trying to push his way forward. He'll get about 6.
It
was Nathan Zephyrdon with the reception, and they will call it a gain of about 6. It'll be second down and 4 for the Vikes.
Gain of 6 on play, was up 7-4.
Second down and 4 at the 31-yard line as we reach under 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. Vaughter all alone in the backfield. He'll look to throw again. Now he's going to fire it deep and has a man open, but he just overthrows him to the left. It's incomplete. Peyton Murray was the intended receiver. It'll bring up third down. .37 seconds left in the first quarter. Braden Vaughter, the quarterback, and he's all alone once again. Vaughter looking to throw, fires it, and the pass is incomplete. Look for a guy that was in double coverage on that one, and that'll just... I'll bring a fourth down. And let's see what the Vikings will do, and they will look like they will punt. Nathan Zephyrdon is back to kick. He's able to get the kick away. It will be returned all the way back at the 26. He lost the football. He's able to, I think he jumped right back on it. That's his second fumble of the game. But he jumped right back on it. That'll be first down and 10 for Emporia. Wow. .5 seconds left in the first quarter. John Miller back in the shotgun. He'll take the snap and he will fake the handoff and run it himself. Gets through a lane up the middle and just gets a couple more. It's a gain of about 6 or 7 on that one, and it looks like that'll just end it for the first quarter with about 10 seconds left. And they will run down the clock in the first quarter. 19-0 Emporia. A strong start for the Spartans. 3 offensive possessions, 3 touchdowns. And they'll look to add on more. So both teams will come right back out. 19-0 Emporia so far. 12 minutes into this game, 12 more for the rest of this half. The last play resulted in a 2nd down and 3 now at the 36-yard line for the Spartans. And the Viking defense really needs a big stop here to push the momentum their way. Let's see what they can do. John Miller in the shotgun formation with 2 receivers to the right. Also has 1 tight end to the right, 1 to the left as well, and he'll hand it off this time in the backfield. Is met behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss. It'll be 3rd down for the Spartans. Skylar Beatty on the run. The result is a loss of 3. It's 3rd down and 6 at the 36-yard line. The last 3rd down for the Spartans resulted in a 70-yard touchdown. So let's see what the Viking defense can do here to prevent that. Third down and looks like about 5, maybe 5.5. Once again at the 34-yard line, this time in an I formation, and a flag is down. It looks like it's probably a delay of game. The play clock was at 0 when I just looked at it after the flag came out. It'll be on the offense.
Dead ball. Delay game. It's 5-yard penalty, replay, 3rd down.
It is a delay of game. It'll be 3rd down and about 10. Back at the 29 where they originally started this possession. Third down and 10. I formation once again. He'll fake the handoff. He'll look to throw. He's got passes deflected and incomplete. It's 4th down. It looked like there's a bit of blown coverage on the defensive end for the Vikes, but with the pressure, that just seemed to be too much for John Miller. It's a 4th down and 10 and the first 3 and out, the first defensive stop for the Vikings so far. And an interesting punt formation with 3 people to the right, none to the left. Pressure comes through, the punt is away. It's about a short, high arcing punt, and he dives to get that one at the 40-yard line, but he's able to get it, and that'll be 1st down for the Vikes. Caden Williams was the punter for Emporia. Braden Vodder will come out as quarterback for the Vikings. 1st down and 10. As it looked like they had a little bit of light on that offensive end that ended in a 3 and out, as all 3 of Seaman's possessions have done so far. I formation for the Vikings with just under 11 minutes to go in the first half. Vodder pitches it out. He's met at the line of scrimmage and maybe gets a yard. Peyton Murray with the run. It's a gain of about 1, maybe 2. They do call it a 2-yard gain. It's 2nd down and 8. Shotgun formation this time for Braden Vodder. He'll look to throw. Pressure coming. Gonna air it out deep. He has a man, but it's overthrown and incomplete. Overthrown by about 3, maybe 4 yards, and that would have been big for Seaman, but it's again a 3rd down and long for the Vikes. 3rd down and 8 at the 42-yard line. See what the Vikings can do here to pull off their first down of the game. They didn't get one all the first quarter. Shotgun formation once again for Vodder. And the Vikings offense, as the wind begins to pick up, And a whistle and a flag is down. It's a false start on the Seaman offense. That'll just make it worse for the Viking offense as it'll be 3rd down and 13. 37-yard line for the Seaman Vikings on this big 3rd down play. 10:05 to go in the first half. Third down and 13, and they'll look to bunch it up. No, everybody moves to the, well, now everybody's confused. And a timeout, and head coach Glenn O'Neill is not happy. That's the 2nd timeout for the Seaman Vikings in this half. And it looked like just a bunch of confusion on the offensive end for the Vikes. It's about the story of the game, ladies and gentlemen. And we're only in the 2nd quarter. Potter was trying to just wave people around. I don't think anybody knew what the formation was. It looked like they were about to go bunch originally. Then they went out in the shotgun, and a couple more people got confused. Still 10:05 to go in the 2nd quarter. The story of the game has just been the Emporia offense. Clouds start to come in. The wind starts to pick up here at Seaman High School in Topeka, Kansas. Reed Cowan now the quarterback in the shotgun formation, and they look confused again. It's a shotgun with 3 receivers bunched up to the right. Cowan takes a snap. He's looking, pressure coming. He's got to get it off, but he doesn't. The big sack there for the Emporia defense. 4th down, and it looks like about 19 or 20, and the punting unit will come back out. Zephyr John has the wind to his back on this punt, so this could go a little bit further. Back deep to return, Skylar Beatty. Once again, he fumbled twice in the 1st quarter. Zephyr John takes the kick, and he's able to boom it to the right. That looked like that might go out of bounds. It does, just short of the 30. Let's see where they mark it. I would say about the 33, maybe 34. They mark it at, well, he's still going. He marks it at the 30. That'll be 1st down for Emporia as they'll set up shop. In their last possession, they were able to, the Seaman defense was able to avoid them from scoring for the 1st time. See if they continue that. John Miller, the dual threat quarterback, will come back out, the senior quarterback for the Emporia High School Spartans. In a shotgun formation. And if I would guess, it'd probably be about a read option on this one. Receiver coming. He will hand it off to the running back. He finds a lane through the O-line, still pushing his way forward, gets a good gain, and it looks like about 6. Skylar Douglas was the ball carrier for the Spartans. Gain of 6, 2nd down and 4 at the 36-yard line. Another shotgun set for Emporia, this time with two receivers to the right, plus tight end on each side. Another read option. He'll take it himself up the middle, diving forward across the 48 to about the 41. That's a 1st down for Emporia once again.
Ball carried by number 1, tackled by Zephyr John. Carried into the 41-yard line, coach at Emporia.
Another shotgun formation for the Emporia offense. John Miller, the quarterback, and Skylar Douglas, the tailback. He'll fake the handoff again, and he'll run up the gut, getting through the O-line, but he'll get about 5 before getting smothered by Seaman defenders. He'll call it a gain of about 5, maybe 5.5. It's a gain of 5. Second down and 5 at the 46-yard line for the Emporia Spartans. Just under 8 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And it has been all Emporia here in the first half. That doesn't dampen the spirits of this Viking crowd at all, though. They're still trying to get loud and rowdy as much as they can on this warm, windy homecoming night. Shotgun formation again. Miller, another read option. This time he'll keep it again, running through a lane. He'll get knocked down, and that's a flag. That looks like a horse collar tackle on the defense. He got knocked down the 45. Add 20. That'll take, or add 15. That'll take him to about the 30-yard line. So overall, it'll be a gain of about 34 yards.
Personal foul, horse collar on the defense, 15-yard penalty, first down.
Big blow to the Vikings defense. It will be at the 30-yard line in Viking territory. So the Spartans really pushing their way forward once again. This Viking defense needs to find their way to get a big stop. First down and 10 at the Viking 30 for the Emporia Spartans. Shotgun formation once again for Miller. This time he'll look to throw. He fires it. He's got a man. It is caught just short of the 20. He gets across there. That might be a first down. Yes, it is. A gain of 10 on that play. It's a first down once again for the Emporia Spartans offense. Now, wait a minute. Let's see. They might measure this. Well, now the head ref says first down. 6:54 to go in this first half. Another shotgun formation for the Emporia offense. Miller will fake it and run up the middle again, getting right to the secondary as he usually does, getting a gain of about 8 on the play, maybe 7 actually. And another good gain for John Miller, the senior quarterback in Emporia. Second down and 3 off the gain of 7 at the 13-yard line. Spartans inching their way even more to getting as many scores as they can against the Seaman defense. Another shotgun formation. He'll hand it off this time. Gets through the O-line, hurdles a man, gets around, flag down, touchdown. Let's check the flag, though. I don't know who this is on. The flag was thrown at around the line of scrimmage, maybe a couple yards after, but let's check and see if they void this touchdown or if it stands. It was a running back, Skylar Douglas, again. That's his second rushing touchdown of the game. Now let's see the flag. Take away the touchdown. That'll be a second down and long for Emporia. But that's nothing that the Vikings should cheer about, though. They still got a lot of ground to cover and a lot of work to do. Under 6 minutes to go. Score remains 19-0 Emporia. John Miller in the shotgun. Skylar Douglas in the backfield. He hands it off to Douglas again. He just gets tripped up after about a yard or two. It'll be a third down and long. Looks like about a third down and 10 at the 20-yard line. Third down and 10 at the Seaman 20. 5.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. John Miller in the shotgun with Skylar Douglas in the backfield with him. Two receivers to the right, has a tight end on both sides. He'll look to throw. Looking, he's just going to dump it off, but it's overthrown. He wasn't ready for it, so it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down. And let's see what they do here, if they go for it or if they're going to bring their kicker out. If they bring their kicker out, that'd be about a 38-yard field goal. The offense is going to stay on the field for Emporia for a 4th down and 10 at the Viking 20. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a shot to the end zone on this play. Miller will break the huddle with 11 on the play clock in the shotgun formation. Same formation as last time. He's rolling right. Has a couple receivers. Looks deep. Pass it's caught! Touchdown Emporia! Skylar Beatty, what a catch! One-on-one with a defender. 25-0 Emporia with 5:03 to go in this second quarter. Offense staying on the field for a 2-point conversion. Try to make it 27-0. Receiver in motion. It'll just be an end around. Looking, gets through a hole. He's in for 2. 27-0 Emporia. And as we close out with about 5:03 left in this second quarter, and earlier I talked about how because of the inclement weather that we had to push back the kickoff to 5:30 from the original 7 o'clock, and it looks like the cloud cover is starting to come in. Those clouds look like they're coming in from the east. So we have no view on how the clouds look to the west, but it is a bit of a mix of cloudy and sunny here on the field here at Seaman High School, but looks like some heavy cloud cover coming in, and at about halftime we'll check the weather to see how everything's going around Northeast Kansas. And a bunch of games here in Northeast Kansas had to be pushed back to 5:30 as Seaman returns. It gets through a lane, has a lane, but he'll get knocked down from behind at about the 40-yard line. First down and 10 for the Vikings, and it looks like their best field position all day. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first half, and a score would just bring them right back in it and bring in some momentum. And remember, the Vikings recover or get the football to start off the second half. Reed Cowan is in at quarterback for the Vikes, using their 2-quarterback system, and it's been a mix of Cowan and Braden Vaughter. And Cowan will hand it off to Zephyr John running up the middle, but he'll get hit hard after a gain of about 3. So it looks like it'll be about second down and 7 for the Seaman Vikings. Called a gain of 3, second down and 7 at the Vikings 43-yard line, and a shotgun formation for Cowan. Receivers got a little bit confused, but now have everything in order. Cowan looking to throw, looks left, and he's got a receiver. He gets a gain of about 3, maybe 4 yards. That was Drayton Foster with the catch. It'll be a third down and short for the Vikes. It's about a third down, and they'll mark it about third down and 3 at the 47-yard line. The Vikings have not had a first down all day. Let's see if they can change that. Shotgun formation once again. third down and about 3, maybe about 2.5. Cowan's going to roll right. Pressure coming, and he gets knocked down in the backfield. That's another sack for the Emporia defense on third down. That's another 4th down for the Vikes. For the moment, it looks like the offense is staying on the field. I'm not sure yet. They called a loss of 4. It is going to be 4th down and 7 at the 43 if they keep their offense out. And for the moment, it looks like they do. In the shotgun formation with Zephyr John in the backfield. Reed Cowan, the quarterback. He's going to look to throw, and a flag is down. That's going to be a false start on the offense, or maybe on the offense. He's pointing towards the defense. It is on the offense. So that's just going to make it 4th down longer. And now the punting unit will come out. So a big mistake possibly will force a chance for this Vikings, but Zephyr John will come out to punt. Once again, the wind at his back. Skylar Beatty back deep to return, the 5'9" senior. Zephyr John takes a snap. He's able to punt it away. And a pretty good punt, rolling all the way back to around the 12-yard line. And Beatty will run up the middle, has a lane to the left side, evades a tackler, evades another, but he'll just get knocked down short of the 30-yard line. That's about a 15-yard return. It was about a 65-yard punt for Nathan Zeverjohn, which, by the way, is pretty good for high school. Another possession for the Emporia offense. John Miller still on his quarterback, 2:52 to go. In the shotgun. 1st down and 10. Fakes a handoff. He's going to run up the middle, but is met after about 2 or 3 yards. He tried to push forward for more, and I think he did get more. He looks like he got about 6. How about that for your quarterback? It is a gain of about 6, maybe 7. Actually, it's a gain of 8. They're going to call it 2nd down and 2 at the 37-yard line for the Spartans. This time, Miller's looking to throw. He has a man deep, and it is caught at around midfield. That's where he'll go down. Braden Vaughter with the tackle. But another 1st down. That catch was made by Charles Snyder, the 6'4" junior. Ball at midfield, 1st and 10 for the Spartans, and they can try to put this one away if they score before half. Try to put the damper on the Viking Spirits. He'll fake the handoff. He gets away from a defender, running up the middle, and he'll get about 4 on that play. John Miller really showing what he can do on the ground. If colleges are taking note, Miller could be your guy on the ground. Call it a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6 at the Viking 46-yard line. Minute 40 to go. Miller will look to throw. Has a screen pass on the left side, overthrown, incomplete. That'll bring him 3rd down. Minute 34 to go. Pass was intended for running back Skylar Beatty. Miller will break the huddle, and once again another shotgun formation for the Emporia Spartans. He'll fake the handoff. He'll run up the middle. He gets around the 1st down. I think he got it by about a half a yard.
Ball carried by Miller, tackle on play by the Vikings, Braden Vaughter.
Oh, I don't know. They might rule it a little bit short. Let's see where the 1st down for the Spartans. Wait a second, he signaled a fist. It's 4th and inches. He pointed forward, but he used a fist. That's 4th and inches. Miller looking to throw, he fires, it is caught, he gets the first, and a few more, breaking away, he's got an open lane, he's gone! Touchdown Emporia! On another 4th down. That one from 40 yards, once again to Camden Kiermer. 33-0 Emporia. Offense is on the field, try to go for 2 to make it 35-0 with 1:06 left. Miller will line up at the shotgun. He's got 5 on the play clock. He's just able to get it off. Pressure coming, gonna run it right, and that one's off the mark, incomplete. Score remains 33-0. There's a flag at the line of scrimmage. I wonder if it's a delay of, well, they would have blown the play dead if it was delay of game, so let's see what it was. Now if it's an offsides, then they have another chance. It's a holding on the offense, so it doesn't matter anyway. 1:06 to go. 33-0 Emporia. 5 touchdowns for the Emporia offense in the first half. Kickoff units come out with 1:06 to go. Kickoff on the right hash for Obermeyer. Meredith back deep to return once again, but the wind is blowing right in Obermeyer's face. This will be the first kickoff in this here from Obermeyer. That one's well short. Fair caught at the 30. And with the catch, that was Ryan McNeely, the senior. Vikings come out, and I'm not sure if they'll try to go for a score. With 1:05 to go, they haven't had a first down all game long. Reed Cowan is in at quarterback for the Vikings. First down and 10 at the 31-yard line for the Vikes. It is a shotgun empty backfield formation, so they will look to throw. He'll fire immediately, has a man, and it's just out of his fingers and incomplete at midfield. Out of the hands of Kason Stahlbaumer. One minute to go, second down and 10. And if I'm the coach, I say run the same play they had him. You just got to throw it a little bit under if you're Reed Cowan. But it's a different formation because there's a running back in the backfield, 4 wide receivers. Cowan back to throw, pressure coming, gonna fire. It is caught, but he had to dive for it, and he goes down to 36, and the clock is running. That one again, Kason Stahlbaumer with the catch. Clock running, and if the Vikings want to get something going, they gotta hurry. Vikings only have 1 timeout left with 45 seconds left in the first half. Third down and 5 at the 35-yard line for the Vikes. Empty backfield shotgun. Cowan takes the snap. Gonna fire. Caught again, Stahlbaumer, but he's short of the first by about a yard. It's a 4th down and 1. And the Vikings will either go for it, or with 15 seconds left, they'll probably just run out the clock. Everybody's just standing. 7 seconds left. They got to hurry just to try to get a playoff, but it's got to be a Hail Mary. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. They just get it off, and a flag is down with no time. So if it's a false start, that ends the half. Let's look and see. And I believe it's a false start because they blew the play dead. And like I said, the Seaman sideline is running off the field, so it does look like the half is over. And officials are looking around. I have no idea what's going on. Everybody's running off the field. It is a false start, and that ends the first half. And the Vikings go in to halftime. Emporia up top, scoring 5 touchdowns in the first half. It is 33-0 Spartans here on homecoming night. We'll take a break here at halftime, and then we'll be back in a bit for second half coverage. Don't go away.
And now, for your halftime entertainment, please welcome your SHS Vikettes dancing their throwback hit, welcome to the homecoming halftime show given by your marching bodies. The 2019 competition show is Warped, which highlights the distortion of sound and body in 3D movements. Soloists featured are Alexander Westjord on tenor saxophone and Emporia on flute. Drum majors for the marching bikes are Molly Biggs, Eva Noble, Leah Ford, and introducing head drum major and your homecoming king, Eric Patterson Jr. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the pride of North Topeka, your Seaman High School marching bikes. Ladies and gentlemen, the Seaman Athletic Booster Club sponsors the homecoming float competition by awarding the top 3 winners in each division with cash prizes. First place to receive $100, second place receives $75, and third place receives a pool of $50. It is now my pleasure to announce the 4 winners of the 2019 homecoming parade. In the elementary division, in third place was North Fairview Elementary. In second place was West Indianola. And the elementary competition winners came from Elmont. In the secondary division, third place winners was the cross-country team. In second place was the cheer team. And winners this year was the volleyball team. The theme this year was celebrating 100 years at Seaman High School. Congratulations to all our winners. Over the past 15 years, the Athletic Booster Club has contributed over $240,000 to the athletic program at Seaman, including basketball, baseball, soccer, golf, softball, swimming, tennis, cross country, track, wrestling, cheerleading, football, volleyball, and bowling. All of this is done with the work of volunteers coordinating and working the Seaman Athletic Booster Club fundraising activities. If you would like to get involved, they would love to have your help. Stop by the Athletic Club of Merrill Trader located inside the football stadium to become a member of the Seaman Athletic Booster Club tonight.
back here at Seaman High School, where we're about to get second half action underway. And once again, the Emporia Spartans leading the Seaman Vikings 33-0. And a bit of a weather report right now, although there is no immediate threat around this area. This area is under a severe thunderstorm watch, but hopefully that won't put any damper on this game. So we have another half yet to play. The Seaman Vikings will get the ball to start the second half. Obermeyer will kick for the Spartans. The wind at his back. Wind has stayed about the same, but the cloud cover has kind of started to come over in this area. But nonetheless, we have second half football here at Seaman High School in Topeka, Kansas. Obermeyer's kick is underway. We get the second half started, and it will go out of bounds. That's a penalty. That'll put the Vikings either the 35 or the 40-yard line, whatever the rule is in high school. But it is a kick out of bounds penalty. It'll start the Vikings at, well, for a second it looked like the 30, but now they're just slowly making their way forwards. Let's take a look at where they spot this. Both teams broke the huddle, but they're still trying to figure out where the ball goes. It's at the 35. And now the Vikings will get a start, first down and 10. Braden Vodder hands it off. Will get wrapped up after about 4 yards, maybe 3.5 on the play. Trenton Carlson Penry on the carry. Called a gain of 4. It'll be second down and 6 at the 39-yard line. Vodder in an I formation. He'll hand this one off as well. Wrapped up at about the line of scrimmage, but pushes his way forward for 2 or 3 more yards. See what they call this. They call this a gain of 4 again. That'll be third down and 2 for the Vikes at the 42-yard line. 43. Wow, I'm sorry. Third down and 2 in an I formation once again for Vodder. Vodder hands it off, trying to rubble his way forward, gets the first, tries to push forward for a couple more. It's Nathan Zephyrjohn. That's about how far he'll go. They call it a gain of about 4, but it is the first down for the Vikings offense all game long. And it comes with 10:51 to go in the third quarter.
First down.
The Vikings really trying to push this deficit. They get their first down, and Vodder hand it off again to Zephyrjohn. Zephyrjohn breaks through, trying to push forward, and he's just short of the first down marker. He's about a yard short at about the 45-yard line in Emporia territory. It's a second down for the Vikings, about a second down and 1. All running plays so far in the third quarter for the Vikes, but they're really moving the ball well so far. Carlson Penry in the backfield. They'll hand it off. Actually, it's a fake. Vodder trying to push forward, gets the first and then some. Driving the defender to the ground, has some words to say afterwards. Emporia wanted a flag, but that's another first down for the Vikings at the 40-yard line.
6 yards on the play, down to the 40-yard line, good for a Viking. First down.
10 minutes to go in the third quarter. Once again, all run plays so far. Carlson Penry in the backfield again, has a receiver to the left. Bit of motion, he will hand it off to Penry. He'll try to push forward, gets about 3 or 4. They will mark a gain of 4, so still a good gain for the Vikes.
Trenton Carlson Penry ball here, starting on the left side of the Emporia line. Gain of 4 on play, brings up second and 6.
Second down and 6 at the 36-yard line. in Emporia territory. Vodder fakes the pitch, throws it. It is caught past the 30 at about the 25-yard line. He'll get brought down. That's another first down for the Vikes. Ryan McNeely with the reception at the 25. That's where they'll mark him down. That's a first down and 10 for the Vikes once again.
Gain of 12 yards. Good for another Viking.
Call it a gain of 12. First down and 10 at the 25-yard line for the Seaman Vikings. Under 9 minutes to go. Hand off to Zephyr-John. Has a lane on the left sideline. Brought down across the 20 to about the 19-yard line. Just about goes out of bounds. They say that he did stay inbounds, but it's a gain of about 6 at about the 19-yard line. Second down and 4 at the 19-yard line. Vodder will fake the run, but he's not going to go that far. Brought down to about the 18 and a half, maybe the 19. That's about where they will mark him. Third down and 4.
Third and 4, Seaman.
Vodder in an I formation. Vodder going to hand it off to Penry. Goes through a lane, trying to push forward, and he gets about to the first down marker. I don't know if he got it, though. Let's see what they call it. They call it a 4th and inches at the 20.5-yard line. Just short of the yard to gain. And I would think that this could probably just be a QB sneak or maybe a run from Zephyr-John. It is a handoff to Zephyr-John. Zephyr-John pushing forward. I don't know if he got it. He's being pushed backwards, but let's see where they mark the forward progress. Emporia players are signaling like he didn't get it, but what do the officials say? It is a turnover on downs. It is first down Emporia. So although the Vikings offense really started to move on that possession, come away with nothing after the turnover on downs. And it's first and 10, Emporia going the other way. They bring back John Miller, the starting quarterback, which has been thunderous for them. On the offensive end, he will hand it off. On the right side, cuts in at the 25, the 30, he gets brought down out of bounds just past the 30-yard line. Once again, Skylar Douglas adds another first down for Emporia. First down and 10. They call him out of the 33-yard line. John Miller has really done a tremendous job here on offense tonight. He will hand it off, a bit of a delayed handoff. He'll go about 3 yards before getting brought down across the 35-yard line. We'll mark him down about the 36. It'll be second down and 7 at the 36-yard line. Shotgun formation for the Spartans. Three receivers to the left. He will fake the handoff and run it himself, bullying his way across, and he gets across the first down marker, across the 45 to the 46. Another first down for the Spartans.
Carries good.
And we have a Viking hobbling after that play. And he'll get substituted out. Caden Meredith, who's limping noticeably. First down and 10 for Emporia at the 46. Miller hands it off. So I believe Douglas. Douglas rolling on the right side. Past the first down marker, the 35, pushed across out of bounds at about the 32. Another big gain from Skylar Douglas. Just short of the 30, but another first down. Under 5.5 to go, 5:24 to be exact. Miller in the shotgun, hands it off. Beatty going across the 30 at about the 32, or excuse me, the 28, and a late flag comes in. I wouldn't be surprised if that was on Emporia. It looked like a Viking was, flying across where the ball carrier came down. So let's check and see who this is on. I believe it's on Emporia. I could be wrong there. But everybody's backing up.
On the offense, replay, first down.
It is a holding on Emporia, so it'll be a first down and long, first down and 15. Maybe about 16 for the Spartans. Back to the 38-yard line. It is a first and 16. Five minutes to go in the third quarter. Will fake the handoff, run it himself, gets about 4 on the play. Bit of extracurricular activity. There's a flag. That'll be a personal foul on Drayton Foster for pushing the defender after the whistle was blown. So that'll cost the Vikings big. That'll be another first down for Emporia. Here's the call.
Personal foul on the defense, 15-yard penalty, first down.
Drayton Foster will make his way to the sideline. So 15-yard penalty will push them forward. It'll be first down at the 19 for Emporia. Shotgun formation for Miller. He'll run it himself, trying to get past the O-line, and does, pushing his way forward, gets about 4 on the, actually it's about 3 on the play.
John Miller again, the ball carrier for the Spartans. That one great ball.
They do rule it a gain of 3. It's second down and 7 at the 16-yard line for the Emporia Spartans. They're up 33-0. They scored 5 touchdowns in the first half. It was their first offensive possession in the second half. It was 3 rushing touchdowns and 2 passing touchdowns. 3 overall touchdowns for Miller as he's back to throw. Gonna fire deep, has a man in the end zone. Did he catch it? No. It is incomplete. Great defense there from Peyton Murray to disrupt the pass. It's 3rd and 7.
Pass on play there for the Cal Goldmine. Depending on the play of Vikings, Peyton Murray brings up 3rd and 7.
They're down in 7 for the Spartans on this one.
Correction pass ahead to Carl Schneider.
Miller in the shotgun formation for Emporia. 2 receivers to the right. There's a tight end on both sides. He will hand it off right side, and Douglas will just go nowhere. Great job by the Seaman defense to read that. It'll be 4th down. But knowing these Spartans, they will probably keep their offense on the field. They've scored a touchdown on 2 4th downs. Both of their passing touchdowns were on 4th down. This was a 4th down and 7 for Emporia. Miller in the shotgun again. 4th and 7 to 16. Just over 3 minutes to go. It'll be a handoff on the end around. He'll go around the outside, but he's stuffed after a gain of 1, and that'll be a turnover on downs. And that'll be a 1st down for the Vikes. Nathan Severjohn with the stop. It'll be 1st down and 10. Vikes at the 16. Still have a lot of ground to cover, as there's just 3 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Vodder under center. He'll fake the handoff. He'll fire it deep. It is caught at the 25. He wrestles away from a defender and gets the 1st down. Ryan McNeely with the catch and the 1st down for the Vikes. It's a gain of 12. It'll be 1st down at the 28-yard line for Seaman.
28-yard line, good for a Viking. 1st down.
Sideline warning.
And a sideline warning
First warning.
on the Vikings, I believe. I don't know why. I didn't really see anything. Nonetheless, much ado about nothing. 1st down and 10 for the Vikes at the 28-yard line. Vodder will fake the handoff. Now he's going to throw right. He has Foster open, and then he dropped the ball at the 40. No gain on that incompletion. 2nd down and 10 at the 28 for the Vikes. The Vikings didn't pass the ball much on their last possession, where they drove all the way down the field and wound up just short on that turnover on downs. This one, they go 2 straight pass plays. They got a 1st down on the first one and then a drop pass on the second one. Vodder looked to throw again. He's wrestling. He's trying to get out of pressure, and the pass is, did he catch it? Yes, he did. It is a gain of about 5. It'll still be 3rd down. And we have an injured Viking on the O-line. I believe that is number 74, Kaylor Hessenkamp.
Tonight we're proud to join other schools to support their statewide safety and football campaign presented by the
He's able to get up. It is not Hessenkamp, it is Jacob Haid, the senior.
Sports medicine, healthcare for student athletes. Specializing in prevention, examination, diagnosis, treatment, and rehabilitation of
He's able to walk off his own power, but he's going to walk to the sideline.
It'll
be 3rd down and 5 for the Seaman Vikings at their own 33-yard line.
The sticker represents the cumulative efforts of these schools and Kansas Athletic Trainer Society to improve safety in youth football in the state of Kansas. Morgan, thank you for your assistance to our athletes here at Seaman High School. We appreciate your efforts.
2:22 to go in the 3rd quarter. Vodder looking to throw on the left side. He's going to fire it. It is caught past the 1st down mark. He's running backwards, but he's able to get past there. Trying to run around defenders. He'll get out of bounds just short of midfield, and that's another 1st down for Seaman. Down into zone 49.
That's good for 16 yards and another Viking first down.
First down and 10 for the Vikes, 2:02 to go at their own 49. Vodder in a shotgun formation. And a timeout. Wait. I think we're in a delay.
Ladies and gentlemen, officials have detected lightning.
We are now in a lightning delay. There's lightning within 5 miles of the area. So that means we'll have to take a break here with 2:02 to go. And due to there being a lightning delay, we have cameras up top and outside. We actually have to finish this stream. So we'd like to thank everybody for watching this with 2:02 to go. It's 33-0 Emporia. The game will continue, but this stream has to end, so thank you all so much for watching.